Back with another video. I'm out here in the garden. It's been 7 days since I planted, maybe 8, but the first couple days nothing really came up, or nothing really, we didn't have any rain or such, so had a little bit of a delay in getting things watered well. But I want to show you the garden here real quick. I'll do a pan. Can't really see much going on right now. But check this out. We're standing right in front of an area where sorghum is planted. And there you go. Can you see the sorghum? If you remember, this was just broadcast right on top, and you can see some sorghum seeds still laying on top. But look at the amount of sorghum that popped up. There's a whole bunch right there. And then the next aisle over, same thing, more sorghum. So those sorghum definitely came up. Adjust my lens here a little bit. What else we got coming up here? Let's go look over here. Right out to about here. I've got a bunch of beans planted. Let's walk along until we see some of them. And remember, again, they're all broadcast on top. Actually, no, take it back. I want to walk back over here. I don't want to purposely walk on anything. Or inadvertently walk on anything. Here we go. There is some beans there. Some black beans. There's one sprouting right there. Where is it? I'm trying to get it in the camera. There it is. You can see it sprouting. And oddly enough, that looks like a potato. And that looks like a potato. So we're going to let those grow. Nice thing about just throwing, there's a sprouting black bean. There's another sprouting black bean. There's a couple more. So just by throwing them on top of the ground, it's working. Alright, right here is our aisleway. So let's see what else we got. I don't think any of the lima beans are going to work. Any of the large lima beans anyway. We might have to try them again next year. But here we got some butter beans, and there's a sprout, and there's another sprout, and there's another one. So those are all coming up. How about some black-eyed peas? Look at that. Black-eyed peas are coming up. I got like 4 or 5 rows of those. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, look at this. That is all flax, and that whole, everything planted within this area that you're seeing in the screen here is all flax, and it's all sprouting and coming up. Let's see what else we got over here. So we got some kidney beans and a whole bunch of them right here. walk down the way, see if we see any that have popped up. And look what happens when people throw stuff around. That's not me. That just came from somewhere else. So, looks like the red kidney beans may not work, but that's okay. Maybe they're just late bloomers. They're starting to split open, so maybe they will take eventually. And if we go over a couple of aisles here, we see some garbanzo beans. See, there's one partially, there's a whole bunch underneath, and there's one on top, there's one. So I don't know if those are taken yet or not, but we'll see when they give them another week. See what else we got. What do we got here? Look at that. It's a neat little mushroom. Here's some navy beans that are popping up. There's another one sprouting I can see right there. There's a couple more. See how they got down in the ground? Down in there? They're doing just fine as far as making their way down through them wood chips. That broadcasting method worked pretty slick. Here's some more mushrooms. Okay, here's you can see where the flax begins. Recall I planted beans all across these piles here of wood chips, and they have started to come up in spots. Can't remember here where they're coming up. Oh, right here's some beans. Looks like some black beans. Right there's one. Right there's one. Potatoes are also planted in here. I don't see them coming through yet. Those may have rotted, possibly. I didn't cut them and let them dry, but we'll see what happens. Here's a bunch more beans down here. I think today's the last day I'm going to walk in the garden until we get some real definitive rows and such. Let's see, you know what? Let's walk down here to the... Now right now, this bucket, if I stand and look how much rain we got in the past couple days. Like 3 inches of rain or so. This is all the Three Sisters garden here. And I don't see anything popping up yet. But we're going to walk right down the center between here and there's a stick down there, because that divides this flax and there is some corn coming up right there. That's probably Three Sisters corn. Could be residual from last year, but see, right there's some corn. Right here we got potatoes. I don't see any potatoes coming up yet. Here's some more sorghum popping up. I'll have to come back and thin a lot of this. There's a bunch of Indian corn popping up right there. Yep. And there's sorghum coming up there. Alright, so the best thing I can do, I think, is just get out of the garden in case I accidentally step or walk on something. I'm walking on a row right now.